my screen. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make you beg.
Okay, hold on one second.
Shauna.
Hey.
What up, girl? I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
Second. Give me 1 second. Tap, 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 everyone.
Too much.
Zoom in. I don't know if you can zoom in on that picture. I tried to zoom in and screenshot it. Dang it. Hold on.
You have to use a different green screen.
Oh, dang it.
Because it's a different green screen. It's like a box and it has an arrow down. Use that one.
Which one? The one with the hand?
The arrow down. It's like an arrow down.
Mm.
If you scroll over, there's a green screen, like, and it's got all of them right there.
We don't know. I'm enough.
Okay, you see that? If you zoom in, I swear you can see legs and stuff. I'm not. I know I'm not crazy.
And there's a person just standing by it that's like,
Yeah,
whatever.
hold on. Let me put it back up. I don't know why I keep touching it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, like there's a person right there to the left, and then you see those two yellow things right there. It looks like if you zoom in really good, it looks like two legs right there at the bottom.
No way.
Yes, zoom in.
It reminds me of the Haro case when someone like photoshopped a baby in the middle
I'm
of
telling
the...
you, zoom in. And I don't know if you were in the live yesterday with Phoenix, but there was a woman in there who said that she'd be found in some kind of like greenery, like ravine
Wait,
kind of thing.
explain this to me more. Like the two yellow things, it looks like, what is that? What's the two yellow
I don't
things?
know if it's like investigation, like you know those things that they put like kind of like where bullet shells are. I don't know if those are that or maybe some kind of tarp. I don't know.
Pew, pew.
To me, it looks like somebody's standing there, like like another officer or something, like searching.
No, that's I see the officer to the left, but I'm talking about like in the middle where those two yellow things are. It looks like
Yeah, but you don't think that he would have walked past... He looks like he was walking past that.
oh,
Like, you
there's
don't think he
there's
would
a
stop and be
when I
like, there's two...
sorry,
There's two
go ahead.
legs.
Yeah, when I zoom the picture up, there's a bunch of officers actually in the picture, but people were saying it clearly looks like a body. I'm like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. So I just kind of clicked past it, and then I went back to it and I zoomed in, and it really did to me. But I told like that's why I asked you if I could let it up because I don't want to put out fake stuff. But
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is real. I mean, officers all around this, but they're not like huddled around her body. Like,
yeah,
it just doesn't make sense.
but I wanted to show you just to let you know.
Yeah.
And where did you see that at, Morgan?
That's why I said I don't really know, but I just wanted to show you.
It's just hard to see what it is at all.
Right,
Well,
that's why I was asking
there's
where she got it from.
I'll have to go back if you give me whenever I can get out of here. Let me go see if I can go find where I found that, and then I'll request back up, and I'll take a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Did anyone see the News Nation 8 o'clock thing?
I saw a little bit of it.
Get him. Oops.
I know, AI is... So no one saw News Nation, the 8 o'clock special?
Kathy said she did. Soul said it was more like a tribute to Nancy.
Mm.
If everyone
Says
could
that
tap
they're
the
still
screen.
searching around her house. Oh my gosh. It shows that they're still searching around her house today.
What the heck was? It's just weird that they notify the public of every step of the ransom situation with the note. The video to the person that's a ransom is put on social media through video, and then you detain people, search a house, and then like don't say anything. Like I just don't get the information that they're choosing to give versus not give is so confusing. Like if you're gonna keep it the investigation under wraps, like okay, but they haven't. Like they're like look at the note. It's like weird. It's just I can't figure out what they're doing. I mean, not that it is for. I mean, I guess that's the point that we don't know what they're doing, but it's just so weird. Like what
And
was
with
all
every,
that?
and with everything going on, we've all forgotten. What about the ransom note that only gave till last Monday? There's
And
no more?
what was all that with the car and the Range Rover and the guy and the detaining and then they're not detained and then searching the house, then the guy before that, like it's just weird. No
Well, and
explanation.
that, and then like the back and forth between Nancy and Annie's. Like, how much more stuff can you find at either house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ksnaps.
Yes.
If before the one tonight at 8 o'clock, if you would go to Fox News on YouTube and watch the one before the one that it says breaking news or something, I can't remember. But there's a retired FBI agent in there that is explaining everything that they're talking about, why it went that way.
Fox News, you said?
Yeah, on YouTube.
There's a 52 minutes ago they had something how AI doorbell video could help crack Nancy Guthrie case.
No, that's not it. Hold on. I'm on mine right now. I'll tell you.
It's almost so chaotic that it seems intentional. Like it's like intentional chaos. Like
What was everybody doing before this?
Disturbing.
Okay.
Nancy Guthrie note warns to be prepared to go international. Oh, that's that TMZ one, right?
Okay, the one I'm talking about, are you on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, type in Fox News and you'll have one that says, let me get back to it. It's a Fox News channel. It's 9 minutes and 19 seconds. Then there's one that is right by it. It's white and it says 7 minutes and 7 seconds. And then that's the one that's talking with the retired FBI agent.
So I can't, because I'm on a desktop. It only tells me how long ago it was put up, like 5 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 5 hours ago. It doesn't tell me the length, so I would have to go through every video to see the
Do you
length.
see? Do you see a? Do you see a thing that says Tucson, Arizona overnight flight team, Fox News, and it's white. It's black and white. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn my camera around.
Yeah, you can play it.
Well, see, I would, but I can't do that with my phone. So hold on.
Did not detonate. The suspect was from Connecticut, and he.
Okay, see, that's the one that's its own.
Explosive device, and it didn't work.
Do you see it?
Overnight Guthrie. Okay, hold on. Yep, got it.
Okay.
Fox News
But if
alert.
I'm not mistaken, that's the one with the retired police officer. I mean FBI agent.
Swarms of police spotted at the home 2 miles from missing 84-year-old's residence overnight.
A law enforcement source tells Fox News Digital that at least 3 people are detained as part of the investigation into Nancy's disappearance. We believe it is 2 men and 1 woman.
And in another late night incident, we're watching a 4th person detained outside a Culver's fast food restaurant located 2 miles from Nancy's home. But officials have not confirmed if this is connected to the Guthrie investigation. We also saw officers towing the man's silver or gray Range Rover. You can see here.
Oh, this is like 13 hours ago, babe.
Of the 4 suspects are indeed
Lord
part of this investigation.
Byron.
Our teams have been on the ground all night as SWAT and police vehicles throughout the area in Tucson.
And just hours ago, the sheriff revealing to Fox News that they're testing DNA that was found inside of Nancy's home that doesn't belong to Nancy.
These developments come just 3 days after the release of crucial doorbell camera images, giving us the first look at her potential abductor. All of this comes as it has been now 2 full weeks since Nancy Guthrie was last seen.
What is it that you said that we would see for it, Kathy? Because it's like 14 hours ago, so I just don't want to keep on reiterating the same. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're muted, babe. I'm looking for the news special. A former agent. So there's 52 minutes ago.
Do you believe you found the DNA of the perpetrator inside the house? Do you believe that at this point?
What I believe is, what I know is, we found DNA. And
that was not Nancy Guthrie's DNA.
That was not Nancy Guthrie's DNA. So we'll still work with that, and we're working with our lab on that.
Okay, this all happened overnight. Law enforcement swarming an area about just 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home in Tucson in an operation tied to this investigation. The sheriff is telling Fox News today that there have been no arrests made. No one is in custody after this operation. For more on the forensics in this investigation, joining us now is the cyber guy, Kurt Knutson, and former special agent in charge for the ATF, Bernard Zapor. And Bernard, I will start with you. I want to pull up this map of the SWAT activity and the location so people have a good idea of where this happened in relation to Nancy Guthrie's home. It's within a 2-mile radius, Bernard. And this is kind of the 2-mile area that police have been asking for doorbell camera, for dash cam video, all the way like a month leading up to her disappearance. What are your observations after what happened overnight and this afternoon as we don't have anyone in custody?
You know, well, one thing is search warrant is a tool, and obviously they had enough information to develop an affidavit for probable cause to go in there and get evidence. And that was their objective, the same thing with the vehicle. So it's not necessarily expecting arrests unless the operation, if it was something other than a search warrant, like a hostage rescue, would have a different process to it and be much more dynamic, and it'd be very obvious as to what was happening. In terms of the asking for the camera footage, obviously they have stuff that's feeding a possible timeline, a transition, and directly related to her possible transportation away from the home, and if people that were scouting possibly before any of this happened. Because if they're asking for preceding video, that would lend one to believe that they're looking for commonalities in somebody in any kind of scouting activity.
Mm-hmm. And the video is incredibly important. I think it's the best piece of evidence they have, this doorbell camera video, Kurt. I want to play for you the soundbite from the CEO of Ring on why he thinks this is so critical. Watch.
even with the destruction of the camera, they were able to then, recover footage. And I don't want to speculate exactly like what happened or what subscription they had or whatever. I think there's a lot of probably information out there that we don't know, but it does seem like this video footage might be the best evidence so far. And it shows why it is just so important to have these cameras.
We're never shown this guy smashing the camera, getting rid of the camera. Potentially, there's much more in there that they're not revealing to us.
There's a treasure
there
trove
certainly
with
is.
the video.
Oh, go ahead, Kurt.
Sorry, Kurt.
Yeah, I just wanted to play. That was Jamie Siminoff. He's the guy who invented the Ring doorbell. He knows his stuff when we're talking about video doorbell cameras. But for clarity, the one that was used at the Guthrie residence is actually now owned by Google, and it's a Nest one. He's not going to have to take a hammer to it to get it off there. He's just going to have to snap it, sort of lift and snap it right off. And that's what I understand. The latest intel we have is that it was taken away from the scene. The FBI and sheriff are not telling us details related to that. But what we know is, yes, indeed, that video is extraordinarily important. And even the video that we're seeing now on the screen, I would imagine by now, with the FBI's tools, they will have enhanced this even more and more using AI that enables them to pull stills out of it to give some real sharpness to some of these images and create some high resolution footage that let us get into the details of understanding, even starting to define, okay, what potentially, we now know what the backpack manufacturer is from Walmart. Well, what might be in the backpack? And AI is extraordinary at taking wild guesses by assembling a lot of data, pouring it in there and seeing if it could guess in the right direction a lot of the other aspects of this suspect who was videotaped at the front door.
Well, and I also find it interesting, Bernard, this ask for more video came kind of late, and maybe it's not late when you're an investigative official, but they're asking for video now from neighbors and people who live within this 2-mile radius. And I don't know if we can pull up that TMZ video, the video that was sent into TMZ, if we have it. There's more video that's coming in, and at least to TMZ, that shows somebody that looks similar. I mean, somebody that, doesn't have a mask on, but is...
I don't know, Allison, if they
similar.
have or not.
Does that read to you that this may have been a case of where this neighborhood or this area had a burglary problem?
Like this is the guy that's getting away with it right now.
This
This is crazy.
When this guy came across Nancy Guthrie's house?
This is insane.
Possibly, but I think the approach on asking for video is very tactful for the.
This is like a joke right now, right?
Because they're dealing with a paradox.
Did you see Amy sent you something?
You have to treat it like a homicide.
So I can't.
They have to run down every possible.
When I'm on my
having
phone, I
access
can't
to the video
check.
themselves
Hold on
before
one
they do
second. Let me
anything
stop
public.
this.
When they finally go.
When I'm on my phone, I can't check messages. I can try to. Sometimes it kicks me out of my live if I go on from my phone onto the computer onto TikTok.
It should be, as long as you don't go into the live, you should be able to access everything. So I can watch, like, from the FYP, I can look at, like, all the different videos and stuff and check messages when I'm hosting a live. As long as I don't click on my own live, it should keep you in there. It should be fine.
Hi, Jackie. Hope you're feeling better.
Hopefully you slept, girl. All right.
Like JLR. Nayeli.
I think right now we all feel like JLR. Really
Yeah,
exhausting.
Kelly, I slept 3 hours.
Jackie.
I
I couldn't sleep last night. Anything?
Right now, Lauren.
They haven't released those 3, right?
Chiquita bonita.
Yeah, they
I believe
released
they
them.
were released. They were released without charges.
Oh, yep, it is. How long is it? 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Okay. Yeah, they release them, Jackie. You want to see one of them? Have you seen pictures at all?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I haven't seen them. And they released that fool?
This is the guy from the Range Rover.
And they released him.
But not cleared them, so we'll see.
Did you see that, Gothic?
That's crazy.
It's not, they aren't really like bad people though. I don't understand.
I'm confused.
Like they live in he does live with his mom. He's got 2 kids. Like it seems like a normal family. Besides, like he lives with his mom and he's 36 years old. He has like one thing on his record in 2020. I forget what it is. What is it?
From what I understand over there, though, like I've got friends over there, a lot of people do go back and live with their parents, basically because cost of living over there right now is ridiculous. It's also not that unusual. My partner lived with his parents. His fiance passed away many, many years ago, and just in general, like he ended up living back there because he was, trying to cope with everything that was going on. So it's not. I don't think living with your parents is like a weird or bad thing now. Like it's just, unfortunately, it's a way of life because shit's so expensive.
Well,
But
he looks Hispanic, and I'm going to tell you, my 27-year-old son just got put out of my house. So,
right, they like to
Well,
come
he's
home.
not
My
Hispanic.
21-year-old still lives
he's
with me. It's
not.
Nope. His dad is Irish, and his mom, I don't know what she is.
I just don't think that. I don't think that
But her
sketch
last
actually
name
even
is.
looks like him. It
Her
really
maiden
doesn't.
is Chapman.
So this is actually high wide because I didn't, I guess, read it well enough. But this is his record. But it was, 2018. It looks like was the largest, or was the furthest away, closest. Wow.
Most recent.
Most, yeah. Don't garden in TikTok, okay?
I got you, babes. I got you.
So it looks like solicitation, dangerous violation, rug paraphernalia, endangerment, criminal danger, I think this says.
Yes,
Flight from vehicle. There's something like a clarification right here.
Well, nothing.
Reclassification.
Nothing violent.
So
Don't see someone going from basically running a stop sign to like a multi-million-dollar ransom situation. Now, that seems a bit of a stretch. But I also don't think, you look at the eyebrows on the sketch and then the actual photo of him, I don't think it matches at all. Like, I genuinely don't think it looks the same person.
The ones from the sketch, I'll be honest, are like, so the red is wrong, is what AI is saying is wrong with this sketch. So the green is right, so mouth is correct, it's saying. And this is just AI, okay? This is not my photo. I just added him in here just to get kind of a comparison of what the sketch artist did there.
I feel
So-
like
I don't think it looks like him.
I had a hard time seeing the resemblance here. Like, I think the face shape is different. I think the mouth is different. The nose are different.
Different to what?
Like each other.
To that photo? That's just an estimated photo of, and that's an AI photo.
No, the sketches, I guess, from a sketch artist, like someone.
She's in the Guinness Book of World Records for getting them right.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So there it is. But this is a picture of him, 2024, August of 2024.
Well, the eyes look
But
right there.
the sketch looks, like the face is totally different in the sketch. Not that one, I don't know, like either one could be right, but like the person, I just don't see a resemblance between like this guy and the sketch.
Now, the lady that drew it said she could be off, that she was just going by her gut feelings.
Right, and because there is a mask, so hold on, I gotta let me know again. Yeah, I don't know. Come on.
He looks right here. I don't know. Put a.
Right here in this picture, his eyes look right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the thing with this case is we won't know until we know. Like there's
Yeah.
so many questions and no answers at all.
And he also
Yeah,
has
so
a
here
thicker
I think
mustache.
I think this is more, and this is a.
Well, what's his brother look like?
Hold on, I'll get it.
Nobody's ruled out till this thing is over. So Riri, yeah, I feel better, but I was up till 5 o'clock this morning. When Kelly came on at 5:30, I said, I gotta go to bed now.
I woke up at 4.
I was up watching all the mess all night.
Brother, 2020 though.
Yeah, nothing though. The teeth are wrong.
I mean, the angle is bad there, but I feel like that looks more like the sketch actually.
That's what I was going to say. The eyebrows on that one actually match.
And I feel like the mouth and the hair match a little more too there. But yeah, like not a great angle here, but just from what I could see, that was.
Amanda has a bunch of other ones. I do not have the other ones. But so that's the people who were detained. And then the mom, I don't have a picture of the mom, but I have her Instagram. It's they have they live in like $1 million house.
I thought that house was
They have a really nice pool.
I thought
She likes sunsets.
I thought the house was an Airbnb where they were.
I don't
Nope.
I don't think so. I think she rents. Yeah, she owns, definitely, for sure.
She definitely owns it and she is living in it. She's a prime resident. And she's living there with the son because the dad has passed away and the son has that as his address.
Because he's a loser. Sorry.
Well, he also, I think, has recently he has 2 children. So he was with a woman. I don't know if it's something like they recently split or something like that.
Boys always go home.
Well, honestly, he might be living there with her because she's 77.
Unlike the
And
Guthries who just left their 84-year-old mother home alone without any security.
Yep.
You sure can, Allison.
Hello. I have a question. Well, I have 2 questions. One being, I understand the ransom note, like they're wanting proof of life, but why wouldn't they like set up like maybe even a GoFundMe? We all pay for it because we all are so invested, and then we pay the ransom.
I don't have
Well,
$6
it's too
million.
late now.
Right, but like I don't know. With how many people are watching it, why not just
Each put in $1?
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
and
When
they
Savannah
don't.
has 40 million.
Well, I mean, that true.
I'm not
That
going to give
too.
her one coin.
That too, but also, yes, we want proof of life, but
Riri, you're crazy, Riri.
No.
but even if
Bitch should have paid a subscription for the damn camera. Hell.
All right, guys. Hindsight is
yeah,
2020. Come on.
so with it,
Cut them some slack.
maybe Savannah could pay some, we could pay some. Like why not just pay it? Maybe that's the question.
No proof of life. You never pay a ransom without proof of life. Like it's
okay.
You're so kind, Allison. I love you for that. I'm
If they
serious.
were willing
'cause
to
you know
pay,
what?
all they had to do is show proof of life. So
I don't like being ugly, but in this situation, I am ugly because there's a lot of coulda, woulda, shouldas, but like, what's really going on? How many other people are missing and nobody even knows? But this one lady goes missing, and the daughter has millions of dollars, and everybody's dropping everything to find her.
well, I mean, we're guilty of that too. It's a conversation it's just an intriguing story. But
That's annoying because we've covered like how many times has the president thrown all of his resources at a missing child? Never. Yet we've all gone and above and beyond to locate these other missing people. So I absolutely get what Riri's saying in the fact that there's so much, but I don't think that we're guilty of the same thing because we do give each case that we cover exactly the same amount of intention and background checking everything else. We haven't treated this case any differently except that it's gotten more media coverage than everybody else, so we have more access to public information. We haven't had to go
yeah, but I
digging.
think that public information is literally it's a disjustice. Like we've done better with cases with like just minimal information every day, kind of getting us through and piecing it together than like so many miscommunications. Like this is
Everything's conflicted because there are so many fingers in the pie. So like I 100% agree that like everybody's putting all these resources into this particular case, but I feel like we give the same amount of energy to anyone that's missing that comes up in our sort of like caseload. So
no, I do. I just think that it's really sad because we do these missing cases all the time, and it's not like we don't get this kind of. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because obviously they haven't been able to find Nancy. So I don't know. It just seems like there are other cases that we try to kind of cover, and it's like we just keep on making our way back here, which is fine.
I don't think law enforcement has any freaking clue. How many people have they detained? They have no idea what they're doing.
I don't think that they have much. Like I just don't think that they have.
I think that they need to take Annie and the husband's phone if they've not already. Because what the heck? I saw somebody said that something happened. They think something happened at dinner, and then this is the next part of it all.
That might be somebody's
but
her pacemaker would have recorded that though.
Oh, at that time, yeah, that's true.
And that might be somebody's opinion versus what the sheriff or anyone else
for
has
sure.
told us.
For sure.
But there's got to be a reason why they're not paying it. They do have $100,000 reward. They've had how many thousands of calls? Over 30,000 calls and tips.
I don't think it's their reward though. I don't know if they're.
No, I think somebody else put up that money. Didn't somebody? The FBI.
It was like 2,500 at first. It was like something. I was like, what? 2,500? Yeah, it was like some minimal amount.
I think they know she's not with us anymore, so why would you pay a ransom?
Hey, they say they're still looking for digital evidence on that, but they did get the phone. The camera in the front. And how many times do they tell us that they can't get that? They can't get old video, but yet for this woman, They went to high heaven to get this video. They got the video when she doesn't even subscribe.
And speaking of that, what else does that tell you? Who's watching us?
Yep.
I just think it's pretty crazy, honestly.
Okay, and then I have one more other theory. Well, not theory, just thought of this guy could have like maybe grown out a beard or something and then done it for this and now shaved it, and we're looking for somebody with a beard that he's not has a beard anymore.
Yeah, there's tons of different like I don't think any of his DNA got inside that house with what he was wearing, unless it was like I still don't, because they opened it up. Like, I really just don't think the DNA that they have is this guy's.
Yeah,
I don't think.
How the heck do you let
It
a
is a
pizza guy
possibility. It is a
onto the property?
possibility that he shaved, but anybody that knows him, one would say, "Hey, that looks like so and so's recently shaved. That's weird."
That's
So
weird.
they would still come forward with that information if he looked familiar to somebody.
Sorry, I was saying that's true. That's just crazy that, I mean, if he was shaven, he's obviously not going to grow a beard overnight, but then it's the backwards part that we could have him to shave. I don't know. I don't do this much, but I just thought of these couple of things just as I was scrolling. I'm like, this is actually nuts.
Yeah, nowadays you never know what people do to commit a crime.
Oh,
man.
and my other question is, how do they keep finding these random people? Like, obviously great that we have suspects or like possibilities, but where on earth do you find these people? Like, obviously they have clues and ideas and things, but it's just kind of crazy that you can find out these random people and be like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like him.
You see my picture,
Well,
Kelly? I told you I'd get spoiled a little.
that reward money is trying to burn somebody's pocket.
Ooh,
Jackie, that is
fancy.
beautiful. Congratulations. That's gorgeous.
Always, always. It's not even just because it's Valentine's. That happens a lot around here.
That's so
Aw.
pretty. I strive to find a man like that.
You should wife him up.
I told him, I said, well, let me compare you to this video of this intruder. Make sure we're not dealing with crazy.
You want to see mine that I got?
Yes.
How do I make
Aw,
myself?
so pretty.
My son got him for me.
Aww.
That's so cute.
Those are my favorite color. I love those.
That's
I was like,
beautiful.
what a color,
You're
bud.
raising a
Thank you.
wonderful man, Ksnaps. You're raising a wonderful young man.
I know.
She sure is. Hey, Snaps, I see a lot of people talking about Brian Enton's last post. If you want to pull it up on X.
Yeah.
Okay, while you
Let's see
do
if
that,
this.
I have another random question. What about this camera being on the roof? I know this is probably a while ago, but was that placed by, like, did they know it was up there? Like, it was a Guthrie, like her camera, or did somebody else place it? I may have missed all that, but does anybody know about the camera?
I
Like
personally,
the camera in their on the porch or on the
No,
front door?
I'm pretty sure I saw something that said that they were on the roof to get a camera.
Oh.
I thought it
I don't
was
know
a
if that was.
solar panel for the lights, and then there could have possibly been a camera towards the back, but I didn't see that part. All I saw is when they were on the roof, they were disconnecting the solar panel for the lights that are facing the front.
No, there was definitely a solar paneled run camera up there. When they showed it, it was a Nest camera.
Interesting. So where's that footage?
They're still working on that.
Oh my God, finally. They're listening to me. They're listening to us. Listen to this. Investigators have used what is called a signal sniffer. It is a small device that was sent in and attached to the sheriff's helicopter. It can detect Nancy's pacemaker signal. The helicopter has to stay low and move slowly for it to work. They should have put it on a
Finally, after 2
drone.
weeks.
They should have
They
done
need to
that
put
like
it on
a
a
long time ago.
drone. They need to put it on a drone. Put it on a drone. Just listen to me.
Right, but they should have did it 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, for sure. So,
14 days ago.
This kind of shows that they are like they don't think that she's alive. I don't think.
Right, it's like they're dragging their feet.
So are they saying that they can catch the pacemaker even if it's not, like, even if she's not alive?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the
'cause
pacemaker would
doesn't
still be
stop.
working.
The pacemaker doesn't shut off. It has to be
the
turned
heck?
off.
Yeah,
What?
with a
Yeah,
magnet.
craziness.
It's a medical magnet has to shut it off.
That's crazy town.
I
mean,
think they know she's gone. They're just trying to now find who did it.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
they'd like to do a recovery mission and at least bring her home to her kids.
Jeff, did you hear? You just came in. Investigators have used what is called a signal sniffer. It is a small device that was sent in and attached to the sheriff's helicopter. It can detect Nancy Guthrie's pacemaker. The helicopter has to stay low and move slowly for it to work. I told him to use. Is this the guy? This is the guy, the Range Rover guy.
I think his lips are too thin.
I think you're right.
Agree. I also just think I guess if they're doing, does that mean they're looking for her? Because they
It's hard
haven't
to
been.
say about his lips because he's not holding a torch in his mouth in that photo. So that's definitely going to change like the shape and fullness of his lips if he's holding something like that.
Right, but like I don't know what to call it, but like the point of the lip seems more defined on him than on the intruder.
Jeff, if you want to come up, put something in the chat and I'll drop down.
No, Jelly saying that they should have done that from the jump is so true. Half the stuff that they're doing, obviously I get it. There's probably reasons that they didn't, but why didn't they do half the things that they're doing? Like the pacemaker, if you knew that if it's always going to be on and you have this device, day 14? Yeah, day 14?
Yeah, they definitely have done it before.
Even the head shape looks kind of the same as the hooded guy.
Yeah, the hooded guy's head was huge. Like he had a big head.
And this one has a big head too.
Elusive, you heard me say that. I've made fun of that guy's head since the minute we saw the video.
I said the first thing I said was I feel sorry for his mama with that thing coming out of her. Like fuck, man.
I
That was
remember you
massive.
said that.
Y'all know I say the most unhinged shit.
Yeah, we're used to you.
So if they think it's him, or hypothetically, allegedly, what would be his motive? What do we think there?
Zero motive. I don't know. I don't know if they think that's him or not. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people have been comparing.
Right. I mean, at this point,
Yes.
anybody that they detain, we have to compare because
Right.
what else can we do?
Why?
They're getting closer though.
The people in the chat saying that pacemakers only last a couple days or weeks after death, that's not true. We've talked to a cardiologist who told us it could go for months until it's turned off.
It's until the battery dies unalive.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
could be
Or
months.
the magnet is uses to shut it off. They don't
Yeah, they don't
necessarily
think it is
think
this
it's
guy.
that guy,
It's
Nayeli.
yeah, he was one of the people that was detained overnight and then released. So you're not saying that they think it is or
We're
that
just
he's in any way
speculating.
related. It's just that's the guy they detained and then let go.
With that, I think it's him.
Hi, Nayeli.
He's the closest to looking like the one in the mask. I don't know. I just want this over with so we can get on with our lives.
So I'm gonna
Agreed, Riri.
say,
Literally.
I'm just gonna freak everybody out. I think it's Tommaso's cousin from Italy. I think that's who
Stop
we
with
should be looking for.
Tommaso.
I reckon it
Gosh,
was Brad and Courtney.
I always go for the underdog. Now I'm starting to like Tommaso more.
I know. I feel so bad for Tommaso.
Me too.
I'm like,
I
poor
know.
Tommaso. Justice for Tommaso.
Justice for Tommaso.
I'm telling you, it's his cousin Vinny from Italy. I'm telling you.
Oh, I gosh, forgot my question. Oh, I mean,
Oops, sorry.
no, you're fine.
Somebody's saying in the chat to check X, they've identified the gun holster. Or the
Okay.
pew pew holster, sorry.
Hello.
I remember
I identified the pew pew holster, what, 3-4 days ago?
Exactly.
What the?
I still think the pew pew is fake.
Okay,
I don't think it's real either. It's too thin.
I hope it was just a BB one.
The handle of that thing like did not even look real at all, in my opinion.
Maybe it's just an air pew pew.
I think with the
That's
last
what
few
it looked
cases,
like
we
to
can all
me.
agree that
You know, that's
Mhm.
what somebody in law enforcement said too. It very well could be an air pew pew.
Yeah,
they're
because
policing
I
it.
know what
Check
those.
X where?
I've
You
seen
gotta tell
those.
me where to check on X. You gotta
Fox
tell
News, Ksnaps.
Okay.
And the
See,
way that
and
he was holding it, like, I just think he was totally trying to, like, show off. It was like a flex move. And it's,
Right,
like,
because I own a
weird.
couple and I would never just have it flopping around like that if I'm carrying it.
And then they say that the younger crowd does that, like, music videos do that. And it's, like, literally a flex. So it's, like, he was trying to show it off, which makes me think even more it wasn't real.
You know they call that the Mexican hold, right? The
Yeah,
Mexican carry. Sorry.
yeah. But like, if you're going to commit a crime, like on camera, like to flex like that, is just like it just come. It's like I don't know. It just makes me think it's not real.
really, Celestial? Celestial
Dude, he
says,
really
I
did get
think
all of the shit from Walmart. It says $10 pew pew holster. Walmart holster could help identify the suspect in Guthrie case.
So did they just
For
buy
10
everything
bucks.
at Walmart before
He's a
they
Walmart
decided to go to
special.
Nancy's house?
he should have did better because I ended up finding it online and it was higher quality. But Celestial says, I think Nancy is hidden and not kidnapped. Staged front porch scene.
Well, can they unhide her now? Because I'm over it.
Me too.
I think this
So
case
if the
is
gun
just going to go
holster,
completely cold. It's just going to go
very nice.
completely cold.
So if
What
the
were we saying,
holster,
elusive?
if the holster and the backpack both came from the same place, why can't they run a check on any purchases that contain those two items at the same time in any of
Right.
like that? That's going to narrow it down real quick.
You know
This
what?
guy can't be smart enough to order them separately.
I would
I don't know
not
if that,
even be surprised at this point if they do find her and she's like unharmed and they're just like, yeah, it's all good. We found the person. Anyways, just go back to your business now.
Right.
Like I could totally see a world where that is exactly what happens and we're just expected to like shuffle along, stop asking questions. It's all good now.
Sadly, I see that too.
I mean, I always wondered, like, why take her, right? But when I really think about it, it's like the ultimate revenge to like unalive someone's mother and take her. Like you don't get any closure at all. Like it seems so personal, doesn't it?
It does, but
If it's
then it's
not
like
about money.
what could Savannah Guthrie have done to invoke that kind of reaction? Like she doesn't seem.
I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but she does do things. I'm not saying it's the Clintons. I'm just saying, like crazy people do crazy things all the time because they're obsessed with people.
You have to also remember she used to work what was it, as a court TV journalist. So who has she interviewed? Whose feathers
She
has she ruffled?
interviewed the survivors off the EpiPens.
That too.
Well, and hear me out. She's not an only child. It doesn't have to be directed towards Savannah.
True.
I'm telling you, it's directed towards Tommaso.
But for Tommaso, I have I have a really hard time thinking it's him
Yeah.
because there is no motive there. Like literally
No,
none.
she means directed at Tommaso, like trying to get at Tommaso by getting hit at his mother-in-law.
Okay. So you think Tomo was a
no,
aha,
that's the predator
Valina?
right there.
Ksnaps, I've asked you before to not put photos of my ex up. Thank you.
Oh no.
There's the delivery person for today.
So you
Allison,
think
ask your question.
You think Tommaso's sketchy friends did something?
Who the heck is
I
that?
don't think they're his friends. I think he has enemigos.
Yeah.
Snaps, is that a real picture? Like, what is that?
That is
Pause.
the real
Yes, this is the
picture.
Easter Bunny delivering flowers
No,
to
you're
Nancy's
lying.
memorial today. I swear to God.
A
Oh
Dalmatian
my
Easter
Lord.
bunny.
And we're not going to question him?
He borrowed Santa's sleigh to take it in there.
Wait, and also who's Tommaso?
Son-in-law.
Yeah, that's
That's
Annie's
Annie's
husband.
that's Annie's husband. Who the heck is in a bunny? That's terrifying.
It's
Hey,
Santa Claus
Jackie.
dressed up like the Easter Bunny.
Oh.
Hey,
No, it's
Jackie,
black and
did you
white
hear
spots.
that
It could be
Jason was
Cruella de
on a
Vil.
few lives?
Yes, I'm telling you, we need to look at that man.
Dude, he lives 22 minutes away or 20 minutes away from her. He's
And
not
he
What
has
even a
Lisa?
injected
neighbor.
himself into the case
Yes.
several
Who does that
times.
sound like?
And he's got a big head.
Who does that sound like?
Who are you talking about?
Ding, ding, dong, ding, ding,
How
ding,
tall
ding,
is he though? Because
dong.
Exactly.
he seems tall. He
Yeah,
seems tall.
he is
Wait,
tall,
but it
5'10".
doesn't not look like a Dalmatian.
That's what
A
I'm
Well, and
saying. I
also
think
Ding
it could be
Dalmatian,
Dong.
Cruella de
Hold
Vil.
the
on.
Queen of
Hold
Hearts
on,
from
hold on,
Alice
hold
in
on, hold on.
Wonderland.
Ding Dong inserted himself, but he
Uh-huh.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, but
He
this
didn't
guy is
murder
doing the
Becca.
But
same.
this guy drives 22 minutes to park outside and walk up and down, and his shoes match.
Okay,
And
so
he's got a fat head.
my question earlier
Looks like a
was
Dalmatian to me.
going to be, again, I am new to all this. I'm just trying to figure it out. And I'm a teacher, so I know nothing. Are they releasing them too soon? Like all these suspects?
They
That's the
can't. They
suspect
just
right
got
there.
him on their radar. They can't keep
There
him
he
without
is.
evidence. They have to let him go.
That's the guy.
Hey,
But I saw
Yeah,
something
That
that
is
that's
said
him.
definitely him.
something
We all
that
know
said
him.
48 hours you can hold them without.
But why? Maybe they want to follow him and see what their next move is. I mean, they're not
no,
cleared. They're just not detained.
are they also getting DNA from all these people? And they're not detained. So you can actually, as when a person says, "Do you have anything to charge me with?" No. Okay, then they could go home.
They can walk out. That's exactly right.
Ksnaps, can you put up that picture you just had up before, the one just before this one?
Okay, I saw something about 48 hours
That's
in
only
Are you
what
trying
you
to
have.
screenshot it? Are you trying to
but I don't know what
screenshot
it
it?
was.
No. I just want to see the picture you had up just before that one. This is known as the moaning Lisa. Sorry, guys. Chef, you know I love you.
That's funny.
Dude, I can't imagine her body being anywhere with javelinas everywhere, though, in 2 weeks passing. I don't know.
Not
Where do we
only
get to javelinas?
javelinas, but there's coyotes out there.
Where are we talking about?
I don't think it's
That
outside.
javelina in the video was in no rush to eat anybody.
What video
When
has
they
javelinas?
smell rot,
Maybe
they
I was
will
it was
gonna
eat.
already
say,
shot.
yeah. He also wasn't around anybody unalived.
I'm just gonna say this: javelinas are mean as hell, and that one is well fed. You can tell he's not skinny. But
Yep.
there's other ones out there that are probably hungry.
Where is this from?
The neighbor's yard.
What the heck?
They seem so docile, just roaming.
This is a javelina.
Yeah,
This-
run up on them. See how docile they are.
Why
Mm-hmm.
is there a
I would be
javelina in their yard?
unalived if I ran across one of them things.
Why is there a
Yeah, they
javelina
look
in their yard?
terrifying.
They're all over. It's the desert.
It's so funny because you guys were telling me like how they're basically like human eaters, and like all of a sudden he just comes trotting across the screen like all calm, cool, and collected.
Oh
Well, they're
my
not.
god! Can I tell you
They're not
guys
gonna
about a
attack.
wild
And you guys are
boar?
like, there he is.
Yeah, they won't
Wait,
attack you unless they feel threatened.
Yeah, they
Can I
won't
tell you
attack
guys
unless
about a
they feel
wild boar
threatened.
story?
But these things will eat
Oh my god!
cactus with the needles still on them, and they will eat
What about if
flesh.
I feel threatened? Will it attack me then?
It depends on your action. If they feel it,
Bro,
if they feel the fear, they might.
listen, this
Oh.
happened. This happened last weekend to me. So I live in Tampa, Florida, right? And 3 of my guy friends who live together in a townhome over in the outskirts of Brandon, like Apollo area. They live in a townhome, and they were leaving literally to go for like 6 months to 9 months of like construction that they do. That's kind of how they roll, whatever. So we were having a goodbye, whatever party for them, and I was taking one of their cars on a U-Haul back to my house, so it could stay and be like in the, it's like a Lex, whatever. When I was laying on so he has like one of those from Haverty's, like laid back sofas that you pass out in the living room. I literally heard grunting and snorting like it was coming from the sliding glass doors, and there's also like a screen porch on the outside of it, but it sounded like it was coming through the fucking glass doors, like a grunt, a scrape, and everything. And I couldn't wake him up because he was drunk, and the other 2 boys were drunk upstairs, and one had a lady friend upstairs. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die with a fucking boar. And I went to the window and I looked, and I tell you right now, that thing was like 600 pounds with babies, and was like literally banging against the end of it, and had the tusk on that thing was probably, I would say, at least 10 to 11 inches. At least. I mean, I'm 5'9", and I wear a size like 9 shoe. I could imagine it being like that huge. And it literally was like grunting, and then went away on its own. Like, it was the scariest fucking thing I've ever like experienced.
You have wild boars in Florida?
Right, I was just about to ask
Hell
that.
yeah. Hell
We have them
yeah.
in
We have
Australia
wild
too.
bears.
Well, bears are everywhere, but I didn't know they had wild boars in Florida. I was unaware of that.
Oh
Hey
yeah.
Jackie, did you know that Australia is the only place in the world that doesn't have bears native to our environment? But we do
No,
have
but you
wild boars.
people got kangaroos, and they'll kick your
I know.
ass.
I was just about to say we've also got the wild boars. Sorry. So my
They'll fuck
male
you up.
dog is actually bred from a pigging dog. So his father was a champion pigging dog. They go out and they hunt those kind of pigs, the wild boars, and like they use special suits on the dogs to stop the tusks from ripping them apart. Like, so we have those over here as well. They're fucking terrifying. If I ever had one
I
come
thought
near me,
you
I
were
reckon I
saying
would.
that you bred like that they have a half dog, half pig
Oh my
breed.
god, Zuko, I
God,
thought the same
no,
thing.
no,
Oh my god.
I was like, what the hell are y'all doing over there?
no,
I
that's
thought
my
the same
ex's new
fucking thing,
girlfriend.
Zuko.
That's my ex's new
I'm like,
girlfriend.
damn,
No,
you
but like my
Aussies are
dog's.
nuts.
Oh, you have no idea. But no, my
I'm like,
dog's
fuck, you're
father
breeding them
was
over here in Florida. What's your fucking problem?
right. Y'all want one? I can hook you up. I got you. Fuck
I
that.
need
No.
I need to
Just
I need
champion
to
pigging
make
dogs.
let me make this disclaimer. Yes, Allison, you're right. I was wrong. Well, I wasn't wrong. Well, yeah, I'll just say I was wrong. In Arizona, police can generally hold a person in custody for up to 48 hours. So you were correct.
It's
Without
every state. It's federal. Federal is less.
without formal charges, after which they must be released or appear before a judge for an initial hearing.
Now look at federal.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that
Yee,
federal 24
Riri.
hours?
Yeah.
Because don't
Will you
forget
drop
it's
me
the
down? I'm
eyes
gonna play with my
involved. They do
grandkids.
federal
Okay.
custody.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night, Jackie. Happy
Good night,
Valentine's
everybody.
Day. Oh no, I
Night,
can't.
Jackie. Love your face,
Good
darling.
night, Jackie.
Bye.
I can't. Ksnaps is on. Thank you. Okay, how
No,
long?
But the federal would only
How
the
long can
federal
somebody
holding
be held in federal custody? It's an easy question.
but the federal holding would only count if the three-letter agency is the one detaining them.
Yep, exactly. So it goes. They can cross over into exchanging though. They can exchange. But
Correct.
they didn't do it. They didn't do it this time. They literally let him go. So
no worries, Riri. I've literally just been what do you
I
call it?
think federal is 72 hours. If I'm right, I'm wrong. 56
Yeah,
or
Judy said in the
72.
comments 72-hour holds for investigation.
Yeah, I think it's 72 hours. I was gonna say that. Yeah, 72 or 56. I can't remember which one it is.
I've
Why
just
are
been
they telling me years? What the heck? Why am I? What am I saying?
What are you looking at, Riri?
I don't know.
Okay.
Mine came up 10 years, 12 years, 5 years.
10
What
years,
the
12
hell?
years. Everybody gonna die.
Let's see.
Well, not everybody's gonna go into a holding crisis.
I just think that they let him go too early if there's
No, it's
any
48 hours
possibility.
also.
Let what go too early?
Let the people go.
They don't even have people right to let
Well, they
them
did.
go.
They did.
Who?
It's
They've
48
arrested like
hours
4 people.
also. The
Or
F
detained.
agency can
Detained.
generally detain an individual for a reasonable period for questioning, often considered up to 48 hours without charges, though this can extend over weekends or holidays. If
They've
not,
already been released. What are you saying? They were released early this morning, like yesterday morning.
Right, that's what we're saying. We're saying that I had said originally, I think that they're being let go too early because they're just like, oh, this guy really looks like him, but oh, we're just gonna let him go.
No, hell
Obviously, that's
no, they
not how that's
ain't.
going. That's obviously not
No,
how that's
hell
working.
no, that ain't. You don't be holding people because you think it looks like somebody.
No,
Hell
no,
no.
I'm not saying that
Because
for real.
people got like
we
I'm
had a whole
Spanish. I'm
conversation before you
Spanish.
came up
Hang
here,
on, hang
girl.
on, hang on. I'm Spanish and we got good eyebrows. Like don't be like gang.
Atlas, let
No,
her
no.
talk, babe. Let her talk.
Yeah,
Let her talk.
I'm
Let
just
her talk.
playing. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
No, I know, but they have they've been having that conversation. So
Yeah,
Riri
and
was just looking up.
I wanted to make sure that what she looked up and what she said was correct. It's only 48 hours because I told her, well, if they don't really have anything on them, they can ask if they can leave, and if they're not under arrest, they can. But their actual hours to hold them could be 40 up to 48. So you were correct, Allison. And the F agency is the same, 48.
No worries. I literally have just been like silently just looking at random things and came across a video that said that. So I was like, wait, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
So no worries at all. No, it's very interesting. I just been thinking, they literally just keep pulling these people over and being like, okay, we'll take you and then we let you go. Obviously, again, I'm a special education teacher. I literally don't know any of this law stuff. I'm just a silent stalker, not stalker, that sounds horrible. Silent onlooker of this
Well,
stuff and just
they at least have enough because they're getting search warrants signed. So they at least
True.
have enough to do that.
Right. So keep them long enough to find out enough information. Then they'll break eventually. Again, I have no idea.
No, Alison, I just want to say, like, you're doing amazing coming up and asking these questions. Like, we absolutely encourage it because the more we know, like, and somebody might come up with a completely different perspective we haven't looked at.
Right.
So we all started somewhere in the true crime community. So ask questions, and if we know the answer, we'll happily answer them. If we don't, we'll research it and figure it out.
You're still up here, Atlas. Just have your
Alice
mic
is
muted.
still showing you in the boxes.
You're here, Alice. How about you
Unmute.
turn your
There you go. Can you talk?
Can you hear
Remember?
me?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
It shows an entire inbox that says like invite.
Wow, that's
Glitch
weird.
glibs like TikTok does glitch a lot though, but you're definitely in the boxes. I just want to address down in the comments. Who was it? Shauna. If we were to burn our house down every time we saw a wall puppy, there would be nothing left of Australia. Like that's how common they are.
A
So
wall puppy? That's what you call them?
yeah,
The
my
spiders, right?
yeah. So my
Oh,
daughter said
heck
to me
no,
last
girl.
night, like I was in bed, and she goes, "Mom," I was like, "What?" She goes, "There's a huge spider in the hallway on the wall," and I was like, "What?" I literally just walked through the hallway, so I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And she's like, "It's on the wall." I was like, "Where?" So I turned the light on. I'm looking at it, and I've just gone, "Are you for real?" She goes, "What?" I said, "It's a fucking cricket." She goes, "Well, that's even worse. Kill it anyway." And I was like, "Oh my
No,
god!"
you're never supposed to kill. You're never supposed to unalive crickets in the
Why?
house.
Why? Why?
Because it's bad luck.
Oh, look, if I didn't have
What?
bad luck, I'd have no luck at
Yes,
all.
you
So I'm
scoot them
okay with that.
outside. Then you could
Oh my
smash
god!
them all you
You
want.
I mean, I cannot unalive those things anyway because the sound they. Oh my god, it's so
Ugh.
they're huge. Like I'm like
Oh
no.
no, this was a really little one. This was not like one of those big grasshopper things. But my daughter is absolutely terrified. Do you guys get locusts over there?
Yes, they're called
Okay, so
chicharras.
one day my daughter was out the back and there was one in the dog bowl and I didn't know it was there and I said to her, "Can you?" She was a toddler, and I said, "Grab Heiki's bowl, bring it here." Right, and she's grabbed it, and of course, this locust has landed on her stomach and hooked onto her. So now she absolutely has this massive phobia about crickets or anything that jumps at her. So the fact, like, she would have been happier for it to have been a wall puppy than a freaking cricket.
Oh, the fact that you guys call wall puppies,
Not everybody
spiders,
calls
wall
them that.
puppies?
I
Yeah, we
just
I,
do,
know,
do.
Riri.
I can't. I
Yeah, they're
cannot.
wall puppies.
That
I think
scares
they're wall
me.
puppies.
Right, because wall
And
puppy sounds
koalas are
like
just
something
stone
you want in
standard.
your house, and I definitely don't want no spiders in there.
Hey, but they keep honestly those, so the big ones, the huntsman spiders, they actually keep all the other spiders at bay because that's what they eat. So they don't make a web. They disappear during the day, they go away, and then at night time they come out and they find all the other insects in your house. So
Oh,
one, they're
no
not
way.
dangerous to humans, and two, like they do genuinely keep like the rest of the bug population down, but. They're also the reason I call them wall puppies is
Come on, yeah.
100% because they terrify the crap out of me. I will deal with any other spider any day, even the dangerous ones. But the wall puppy ones scare the shit out of me. So that's why I've called them wall puppies so that they're not so scary anymore. They're ugly but harmless.
Nah, girl, you could keep all that. I'll stick to my desert rats.
Well, you can
I was
stick to your like, javelinos and bears and
No,
cougars and
we
mountain
don't have
lions.
javelinas here. Those javelinas are over there in Arizona. I'm 4 hours away and I'm good.
They can
We
stay
have
there.
coyotes, desert rats,
Yeah, see,
falcons, the eagles.
I have like some
Have a
deer.
fucking wall dog. Judy in the comments. I'd rather eat fucking glass than have a fucking wall dog.
I love Judy.
I love that. That's awesome.
I was
Oh,
gonna say
good.
I got one of those plugins. It's called Zevo, and that collects the insects in my house really well.
Zevo?
Yeah, it's like a
I'm
little
allergic.
blue light. You like
I've
plug it
heard
in.
Thank
about
you,
those. I
Becca.
wondered how
It
how they
actually,
worked.
I love it. Like it any little like fruit fly or anything goes in there. Like a fly, even I've had a fly in the house. It goes over in that thing. It's like yeah, a spider was in there. Like it gets a
Is
lot
that
of.
is it a bug zapper? Because we have those over here. I have one because I'm allergic to mosquitoes.
It's
But yeah, we
not.
call
It's
them.
It's
a.
like
It's
sticky
not a
tape, ain't it?
zapper. Yeah, it's sticky. It's sticky tape. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fly strips. Yeah, we have those as well. But the no, I
It
have a bug
plugs
zapper.
into the wall, so it's like a
Oh
blue.
wow.
It's a light.
Can you send me a link for that?
See?
Like,
Yeah.
genuinely,
How are you
please?
going
Yeah,
to
that would
tell
be
me
awesome.
that's
Thank
not
you.
him?
Yeah, it's Zivo. I'll send it.
Look at that eyebrow.
We're over
I'm
here
gonna.
talking about bug tape, and Riri's still looking at pictures.
Riri is multitasking right now. She's educating us about
Riri's
this.
always multitasking, especially when she's
I
quiet.
I know. I love
Oh.
Riri. She cracks me up.
This morning I was all up in their business. I was looking to see who was living with who. This guy had a friend. I don't know if it was a girlfriend, but she actually passed. He's had a few girlfriends too.
Have any of the others passed? Because that'd be scary.
Right?
I think I don't know. I don't know. I just
Like,
know
I
about the
try really
one.
hard not to say, oh, I reckon it's this person or that person. Because could you imagine sitting in amongst, so like, especially with like Tommaso, like you're sitting there with a grieving family and you're grieving also, but there's that massive wedge because the whole world thinks that like you're guilty of something. So you know that the rest of the family is getting this sympathy and you're not, you're being looked at like that, you would feel so isolated from everybody else in that situation. Like, I think that would be awful. And then it comes out at the end that he has nothing to do with it, and yet
But
he's sat there and been,
Yeah.
absolutely
but think
crucified in
about
the
this,
meantime.
Elusive. Think about this. Who else would know how to walk through that neighborhood besides somebody who lives around there?
Oh no, I 100% understand like why he would be a suspect. Like, I 100% get that. But like, just the feeling you would have if it isn't you at the end of it sitting there, and the whole world just goes, oh, whoops, wasn't him, and just moves, and like he
Oh
gets
yeah,
no
yeah.
he gets no justice or apology, or like, I'm so sorry, bro, like that we were fucking way off. Like, I
Yeah.
just feel like the divide right there would be so difficult as somebody who is grieving exactly the same as the rest of the family, but is being looked at like that. Like, you would just
Well,
feel like absolute shit. It's
that's what
really
happened to
hard.
Tommaso at the very beginning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he would have felt so isolated in that situation because the world's rallied around, Savannah and Annie, and I'm sorry, I don't know their brother's name. Um,
Cameron.
Cameron, and then there's Mr. over there somewhere that everyone's like, it was you. Like, can you just imagine like how isolating that would be in that situation, and you're completely innocent? It's kind of why I sit back and don't say, oh, my suspicions are this or that. Like, I really like to wait and see
Well, also,
what.
they still haven't put out anything that's definitive, like he's been cleared. So,
But they haven't cleared anybody. That's the thing. Like,
No,
they haven't
it,
cleared
it doesn't.
Savannah.
It doesn't matter though. I love how Ksnaps has been all day long, and I mean all day long. It said like she does not want their photos out there. She does not want to be the type of people that like puts them out and has them like in free range. And so I think we should respect that. Like, period. I don't know what Ksnaps thinks, but I mean, I think we should.
For what?
What do you mean?
She's the one who posted that picture.
Yeah, but K-Snaps just like made it clear that like she doesn't want like speculation and all that earlier this morning. I think I saw, and maybe you're not the same way.
No, we were just seeing what the guy that was detained last night looked like against the guy from the thing. There's no speculation, really.
Yeah, that's a comparison. That's not a speculation. So she doesn't want the rest of the family or any of that like put up, like you were saying that earlier today, right?
Oh, the rest of the family that got detained?
Yeah.
Oh, just no, we weren't doing any kids. No kids.
No, I meant in general.
Well,
No, that was
that was
Amanda.
the picture.
Amanda didn't want to put up his wife or girlfriend.
Like, I posted this one to compare.
But do you think they're taking DNA from these people?
That's what I was thinking, Riri.
I'm just really curious. And what if you say no?
House are taking DNA. If they raid your house, they're taking DNA.
But what if
Fronts
you
and
say no?
you can't say no.
Why?
You don't have a story because it's called probable cause.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think if they have a warrant, then I mean, you have
Probable
to do what they
cause.
say.
A probable cause. You have to do whatever they say.
Judy, or not Judy. Sorry. I heard you. So 3 people were detained last night. They have been released.
So we shouldn't be out here comparing, should we? Should we not? Like you had your
We're
whole
sharing
thing.
our
Yes,
opinion.
Mackenzie, that's what it says.
Hang on, in case not. You had your whole thing this morning about how you didn't want to do that. So I just
Yeah,
was.
but Atlas, these people were detained in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie.
Yeah.
So why can't I
No,
why
I
can't
didn't
you
say
do
you
that?
couldn't. I said earlier today you said you wouldn't. So
No, the
Yeah,
only
but it's
people that
nighttime now. We're
hold on.
go ahead,
yeah,
Snaps.
Just
it's
let me.
okay. It's okay. Let her speak.
So I'm comparing the people who got arrested. Like I don't want to sit there and blame family members. That's what I said.
Arrested or detained?
Detained.
Okay. So you went against your other judgment, I guess. Yeah, to show. I don't know.
I don't know what you're trying to
I follow
say.
you
I
and
like
I
have
think
no
he
idea.
mis.
It's not like I'm putting Tommaso's face next to the guy that
I don't think
like
it's
that. I'm not doing that.
I think she misunderstood you this morning, Ksnaps.
No, I heard her flat out.
We were just saying we were literally just saying how we felt bad for Tommaso that he was being blamed and that how awful it would be if he was innocent and he was just dragged through the mud this whole time. Like we just had that conversation. But these people that were detained are not the same thing as blaming Tommaso.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's still he was a person of interest and all that. And I remember early this morning she was like, absolutely not. The people that were sending photos and all of that. I mean, let's be so for real.
That's what
Atlas,
we're saying.
we were literally looking for pictures of these guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were
Like we
saying
literally
you
spent
didn't
all
want to
day
put
getting
them
the
up.
address and everything for these people. Like
You
Atlas,
were
I think
saying
you're literally saying the
you
same
didn't want to
thing.
put them up. You were saying you didn't want to
Atlas,
put them up because you didn't
you're
want the wrong people.
Atlas, you're agreeing with us. You're saying the same thing as us. K-Snaps didn't want to accuse the family in any way.
Yeah.
So she didn't
And
want to
we're
put
not.
pictures up of the family. And so that's what she was talking about. And that's what we again just said right now. And K-Snaps is still saying that same thing. We're talking about separate people that are not the family. These are people that were detained and are not related to the Guthries.
Well, I'm just making sure y'all like held accountable for all this like photos and stuff. I love y'all to death, but it's still risky behavior to me.
it was Chef.
Chef is like crazy as hell always.
Whatever happened, it was Chef.
It was Chef, yeah.
We know that.
Case Snaps, you know I love you regardless. So
Yeah. So I think go live. I've been live all day. I swear
all day.
literally.
Have a great evening, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Good night, Riri.
Love you all. Schmurder's going live, so head there, okay?
Good night, everyone.
Good
See you
night.
Good
tomorrow.
night.